Hi, my name is Tech Sergeant Ricky Wood. I'm going to be talking to you today about the Wounded Warrior Project. This is a firm military charity that I firmly believe in. As I'm part of the military, I firmly believe that we have to take care of our men and women who've been injured in the war zone. As with all military organizations, there's always objectives to meet during any type of briefing you do. So, with this one, we're going to go over the mission and vision, the purpose, the programs they offer, and why donate at all. Mission and vision. Very simple. To honor and empower wounded warriors. To foster the most successful, well-adjusted generation of wounded service members in our nation's history. Basically, this charity is all about taking care of our injured men and women. The purpose. Very simple. To raise awareness and to enlist the public's help and aid for the needs of injured service members. To also help the injured service member with aid and assist each other. So this program not only works for us helping them, they also help each other. And also provide a unique, direct programs and services to meet the needs of injured service members. Not all members need the same type of treatment. Regardless of the injury, they have a program that's specifically tailored to help them recover and become part of one of us again. As the slogan says at the bottom, the greatest casualty is being forgotten, and that is our injured warrior. Programs. This is only a handful of programs they offer, such as combat stress recovery, which is basically just to help them wind down from the mental overload they might have expected, overstressed, overworked, and just to bring them back into our world, reintegrate them back into society. Going on to a physical health and awareness program. Now this is more for those who really need to be rehabilitated after a severe injury, regardless of losing a limb, eyesight, or have you. Transition Training Academy. This is just a basic program to get our warriors transitioned back into their old life, as get them adapted as much as possible back to the way they were originally. Warriors to Work. That's very simply taking our servicemen and women who have been injured and finding jobs for them, help them find work. Peer support. Who better can help each other than someone who's already been in those shoes? Family support. Well, most of these guys have families at home waiting for them. They didn't expect to go get injured in the war zone, so this family support is going to help them out, get their family back on their feet, and make sure that everyone can work together again and be a happy, cohesive unit. Why donate? Well, when you support the Wounded Warrior Project, you're supporting an organization whose broad appeal reaches across demographic, geographic, and political boundaries, which means this charity has no limits. As long as you are U.S. military served men and women who have been injured in combat, this charity is here for you no matter where you're at, or across any type of segregation line, regardless of who you belong to, which area you live in, which political party you belong to, it doesn't matter. So for them, it's not so much about the war, it's about the warrior. And this is just a little one of the ads, because there's several businesses that support this charity as well. It's not just individuals who go out and donate. According to mytown-wwp.com, it's literally just part of the portions go to the Wounded Warrior Project. It's just a bunch of towns who get together and say they want to have a fundraiser, what have you, and they take the majority of their profit and shove it right back into the charity where it needs to go. Now, there's several myths out there about donating. I've picked 3 that we can go over. First, we can't trust anyone who asks for money. They're all bogus. Now, there is some charities out there or people who are trying to scam, but this is not one of them. These guys are literally here to take care of those who've been injured. Second, it's pointless giving to charity. Most of your donation goes on administrative costs. Well, with every charity, whatever organization they are, there is a little bit of a cost to run it. Now, with this particular charity, it's very little. They try to put as much out-of-pocket expenses and keep it as low as possible in order to get the most of the money back into where it needs to go, right to the person who needs it. Last, fundraising costs wipe out most of our donations before they even get to the charity. Again, it costs money to raise money. I mean, every charity does, but in this case, they keep the costs through donations to help with the fundraising, to help offset that cost so they can put as much money back into where it needs to go. And these myths, you can also find them on caponline.org. This is just a slide from charitynavigator.org that basically breaks down the Warrant Warrior Project. Now overall, they had $154 million that were donated to this charity over the last year. And after all the expenses are broken out, you can see only $59 million of that actually goes to the running of the charity. The rest of it goes right back into where it needs to go, into more fitness programs, more housing units for wounded warriors to help their families, what have you. But the point I'm getting across is the majority of the money does not go in the charity pocket. It goes out to where the men and women of the military needs it most. Reason to donate. These numbers are broken down over a 2-3 year span over the last couple of wars that we've had, in which we had 6,742 deaths, 51,000 that are wounded, 320,000 that just have dramatic brain injury, and then 400,000 that suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. This is the reason to donate. This is almost 1 million people that have served our military, that have gone into the combat zone, some that have made it back, that are still kind of messed up, and they're trying to get the help they need, but no one's helping them. And that's where this charity comes in. So overall, I went over the purpose of the charity, its mission and vision, its focus, why to donate, and then wrapped it up with some of the myths that I've come up with, and then overall the main reason to donate: support your men and women who have gone out there and put their lives on the line, and their families, to bring them back and to help us all. Thank you.